champion. It went down. Shout out to Angry Fans Radio. Subscribe to his channel. A face-off between Hollow Da Don and John Da Don. If you haven't noticed, has been brewing subliminally behind the scenes for years. I believe the face-off that I was in, that I conducted with Sue Surfing Calico and the Hollow Loaded Lux, happened December 2013. And that's when that altercation took place that I never spoke on. I probably never will. You know what I mean? I think that's why, Hollow was over there trying to get me to interview, to ask the questions, too, because, I had some of the answers, some of the questions he was trying to ask. But 2013 to 2018 now, it's 5 years. And I think this is one of the bigger reasons that the battle is trying to be pushed to the forefront. On top of their names being similar, how Da Don, John Da Don, Battle of the Dons. But I'm here with, introduce yourself one more time for the people.
North Philadelphia's
yes, sir.
Bad Money.
Yes, sir. And how do you feel about this situation right now?
Oh, man. Drop the bag.
Oh.
Somebody needs to drop the bag and make this battle happen. It's been 5 years. There's no better time for this matchup to happen than right now. I feel like this matchup really heated up after John beat Rum Nitty.
Okay.
Somebody dropped the bag. Hollow wants to do it on Houston Barcode. He's on this philanthropy thing, and he really wants to help the smaller leagues and Southern Battle Rap. URL's going to Houston.
Okay.
Hollow doesn't want to do it. He says he needs more time.
Okay.
He needs at least 3 months to battle somebody. And the other Da Don.
Oh, you call him the other Da Don.
No, I respect John, man. Because they had words about that too.
Yeah.
Because Hollow said, I'm glad you didn't say our name.
Yeah.
This is my name. I'll get back to that. But the other Da Don, John Da Don, he's not trying to hear that. Hollow said he needed 3 months. He said, I want to rap right now. I'm John and I came to get down. He was ready to go. This battle, John has probably been writing for his whole career.
You think so?
John Da Don, Hollow Da Don.
What's your Twitter name?
Bad Money 29.
Okay.
Bad Cavelli.
Okay. John's gonna ask you today. Or whenever I drop, probably tomorrow, Saturday. He's gonna ask.
I'll show John love. I want to shout out John because I'm a relative nobody, and he retweeted my Smack Volume 2 blog.
Okay.
And he did his thing. John has the capability to beat anybody. Period. Point blank. He has the right components in battle rap. He knows how to win.
That's a fact.
He's strategic. He's cerebral. Come on, man. Nobody thought he was getting ready to go in there and beat Nitty, but I had confidence in him beating Nitty.
I did.
I had confidence in him beating Nitty, but 75% of the battle rap landscape had John
losing.
Excuse me, 95% of the battle rap landscape had John losing. But when I posted my predictions on Twitter, I said I'm going with John. But I think you got to strike while the iron is hot when it comes to these matchups. You can't wait too long. Did you want to see Hollow Da Don and John battle before they had their scuffle?
I didn't want to see it afterwards too, because I know, I'm not going to say it again, but I know what really happened, and I'm going to leave it at that. I know it's like, if it's off of that, it's like, okay, we're going to create a story off of, are we going to fabricate things, to make them more.
They said on Angry Fan though that they spoke that same night, when they cleared the air, and as far as the animosity and all of that, that's water under the bridge right now.
But it's going to be blown up in the battle. Let's be honest.
Of course.
It's going to be blown up.
We know that was blown up in the Clips battle. It was blown up in the Arsenal face-off.
Hollow, too. Hollow was saying some stuff versus Tay-Rock. So
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody going to be like, John came off the top rope and flew in and did this. And then Hollow, he put on the vest. He pulled out his two toolies and started clapping back at. For me, it's going to be hilarious. But for everybody else, because there was only about 20 people in the building, so I guess for us, we're like, okay, that's not what happened, but cool. But to the world, like, oh, snap, yeah, that really, word, that's what happened, John. Oh, that's what happened, Hollow.
I feel like John's angle in this battle is his story in battle rap. How he's rose up. You know, he's got a credible league. You know,
Bullpen, shout the bullpen.
you can't really sit up there and tell John he's not on this business. You know, unless a couple battle rappers say, oh, you know, he don't handle business right, but that's never come to the forefront or to the light. John's pretty much done credible business. He's put on credible battles. You know, over the last, 3 years, Bullpen's been in existence. He put on great battles. He's brought the stars out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He brings the stars to the battle.
That's a fact.
Just why I say somebody needs to drop the bag and make this happen. You gotta strike while the iron is hot, man. This is the perfect time for this battle to happen. If this battle doesn't happen before the end of 2018, I don't want to see it. That's just how I feel.
Sorry about that. I got a text message. Business. But do you think John is allowed? I mean, excuse me. How the Don is allowed to say, "I need more than 3 months. I need 3 months." You think he has to take it right then and there? Is he forced?
I think Hollow is flexing his veteran muscle.
Okay.
See, John's not quite a veteran yet. He's top tier.
I think
There's a
John
difference
John's
between top tier and vet. You
Okay.
understand what I'm saying? Top tier.
break it down. You want to share? Go ahead, break it down.
Top tier. Top tier, you know, is pretty much, you know, the battle rappers that are pretty active and, you know, that are running around out here and they're going to take on anybody. You know, that are in their bracket, they're willing to battle guys on lower level and stuff like that. Hollow is a guy that doesn't have to do that. He doesn't have to battle anybody on a lower level than him that's not like God tier or about to touch God tier like Tay-Rock is about to any moment now.
Yeah.
He can, you know, pick and
Probably
choose
the
his
good
battles.
match. The goods match. Go ahead.
We get there. But I feel like, you know, Hollow's in a position where he doesn't have to take any battles that he doesn't want to take. And I think that's Hollow's approach and his whole angle within this battle is just like, I'm the GOAT. I don't have to battle you. You want to battle me. He said in an Angry Fan interview that John has argued his way into a lot of battles. You know? He said, that's how you got your Hitman battle. That's how you got that. Hollow was also saying that John is ducking. I mean, John was saying Hollow was ducking, but Hollow reversed it back at him and said, oh, ain't you, but can I say that about you, about Jack Boy Man? Can I say that about Ryder? So if that's the case, what about you? Why is it not ducking when it's coming to you, but it's ducking when it comes to me?
Okay.
So I never seen Hollow entertain the thought of this battle happening prior to now. You know, I'm happy that they were able to be men and talk about this on Angry Fans Radio. And, you know, shout out to Angry Fan for even getting that conversation because they could have had that conversation behind closed doors like men. But I think when Hollow needs to get something off his chest, as we've seen what he did with Math as well, he does it, you know, in a public eye right there on Angry Fans. So, oh, man, I understood Hollow's point of view, but I don't think, personally, I'm from North Philadelphia. I've battled before. You know, you come to these streets in Philly, a lot of people know about me. I don't rap anymore, but people know what I used to do in this city, and I'll leave it at that. You don't need 2 months to write for somebody. I've written for somebody in 2 days. You know what I mean? But at the same time, Hollow's strategic.
Yeah, Hollow.
He's very strategic, you know, and you don't really see too many battles where he battles close to, you know, the last time he battled. So I'm not mad at Hollow for doing that, but I think in this instance, he's flexing his vet muscle. He wanted the battle to be in Houston. He said if he would have known that they were going to come to Houston, he would have battled Arsenal in Houston. You know, but Hollow can't retire without battling John. He can't.
You think so? Without battling John?
It'd be incomplete. His career would be incomplete because there's always going to be that what if. Well, why you never battled John? There's not just so. Question.
Okay.
Is this the battle for the name? Is the loser dropping the dime from their name?
Dude, it's gonna, let's be honest, this is battle rap where stuff is not really judged. I'm pretty sure this battle's not gonna be judged.
Yeah.
It's going to be debatable on either side. And then if you're a fan of, and I hate saying stuff like this, but it's true, and I've seen how people work, navigate, you know. If you're a John the Don fan, they can be like John the Don.
Right.
If you're a Hollow the Don fan, they can be like Hollow the Don won. So now, it's like, if all my fans are telling me that I won a battle, I'm not about to drop my name for nothing. Are you out your mind? I don't care if Jay Black, who is Jay Black? I don't like that guy with the glasses and nappy hair. I don't like him. I don't care if he said he won out and if I won or lost, and I'm not dropping my name. Period.
Man, Hollow told John on Angry Fan, you do what you do. You do it well. I do what I do. I do it great.
Oh, he called him Tim
nasty.
Duncan. Tim Duncan.
Yeah. Woo. Nasty. Cortez voice.
That's a compliment, John. That's a compliment, but that's also not a compliment.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's a
He's saying that
backhanded compliment.
Exactly. He said that for a reason. Like, I mean, you do everything. The fundamentals is good, but it's just not. You don't have that star power. You know what I mean? And
Wilbur used to say, who he said this? He said, "Just don't give me that same feel." What battle was that? Miles.
Miles.
Yeah, he told Miles that. You know, but I don't know, man. This match has to happen before 2018. Or then you're not striking when the iron's hot. You know, you got to get these matchups when there's a high demand for them. And I'm not sure if this battle would have kicked in the high gear as far as the demand if John didn't clearly beat Rum Nitty. You know, I mean, Rum did his thing in that battle, but John won that battle. And Rum Nitty is the guy that everybody feels like is unbeatable. And John went in there and won. And Hollow champions Rum Nitty a lot. So...
Oh, yeah, you should have brought that up, John. But I want to say this. I think John should take another battle because I don't think... Oh, hold on. Let me go back real fast. I'm listening to... I'll tweet this out. I said, am I the only one that heard Hollow accept SM?
I heard that. He did say he'll do it at Summer Madness.
So,
but Summer Madness wouldn't be in Houston where Hollow.
But he gets the time. He gets the time though.
Yeah, he does.
He gets that probably 6 months maybe.
Yeah.
5 months maybe to like really prepare. But if John is that ready, he should take a match before.
That's true.
To still be on Norman. And I think business wise. Let's talk about business wise. I think it can't happen on Norman anymore unless these guys drastically lower their prices.
Yeah.
And I don't want y'all to do that. I don't think they have to do that. But it's like they probably booked other matches when they called somebody and said, "Oh, no, I'm gonna do it." Now you got Surf. Surf is on the card. You probably want something. Cha-ching ching. You got good. Cha-ching ching. Tay-Rock. Cha-ching ching. So it's like that. The money slots are filled up because you already have a main event. Surf versus anybody's the main event, right?
Yeah.
So isn't Howard Don versus John? Is that a main event? That's a main event.
That's true. I wouldn't want this match on this card just for the simple fact of this is a main event. I don't want this to just be like, oh, this is an added bonus. No, this is a main event. This is a room rocker.
Yeah.
This is going to be a war when it happens. So it needs to be given the proper treatment.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad at Hollow for deciding that, he wants to wait, and be fully prepared. The battle will be promoted a little bit better.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for John to throw some shots at Hollow at Volume 2, and he didn't.
That's the thing. If you want to battle somebody, you just keep throwing out. And
I like to see John take another battle and throw a crazy shot at Hollow.
JC versus Lux was non-existent.
Yeah.
But then when JC keeps saying, where's Lux at? I need Lux now. The people get behind you. They rally. Maybe Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua isn't a needed match if you look at the statistics and stuff like that. But it's the fact that Deontay Wilder keeps saying, where he's at. We need him right now. I just knocked this guy out. Where is he at? This your guy. This is your king. I need him now. So I need a little more of that from John. Make this the main event. Now, see, the same, you said this to Hitman Holla. You said, I don't want to, so use the same mind frame, John. You said, I don't want to battle you in this one-rounder for cash in this hotel room. Because I want it on the main stage.
Right.
I want it in front of everybody so everybody can see how I take you down. So do you want to rush this as the 4th matchup or the 3rd matchup on Gnome? Or do you want to make this the biggest possible campaign? Everybody talk about it, the match of the Dons, and they put a whole bunch of pressure on it for SM? Do you want to be the king or do you want to be the prince? I freestyled on that too, by the way.
Where's Don DeMarco?
I freestyled on that too. Off the top, he see that. He see that, baby. You know what I mean?
But definitely this match needs to be as big as it can possibly be. So I'm not mad at it not being on Gnome in Houston. I do want to see Hollow battle in Houston before his career ends. Yeah. But I want this battle to get its just due. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not mad at having to wait. Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, because so now that I feel like a lot of people heard that Hollow said, "Hey, I'll take it on SM." Now we're gonna hold him accountable to that. So now, John, you cool? You can just back up and chill. You can.
But on that phone call, Hollow said he got bars for Danny right then and there on the phone call. He was ready to battle Danny right there on the phone.
But that's different though because him and Danny was going back and forth. I think last year.
You mean tell me Hollow ain't scribbled no bars down for John since this incident happened? Yeah, something.
Probably not. Probably not. If they talked on the phone that same night, and he pieced it up and squared it away, probably not.
Yeah, but as a battle rapper, you know what we do. Well, not we, but you know how battle rappers do. They go ahead, and as they're preparing for one opponent, scribbling something down about somebody else.
Well, hopefully he did that. But you got places like Hollow. When Hollow has places like Arsenal and Tay-Rock.
That's
True
true.
Surf is like, am I really gonna scribble? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Strike while the iron is hot. This battle needs to happen this year, or throw the whole battle away. Period. You got to strike while the iron is hot. This is the perfect time.
I agree and disagree. I feel like, first of all, I'm actually agree with you 100% because I don't want to see this battle next year. I want to see this battle this year. What I'm saying against John John is this: call him out, campaign harder, and do what you do to put pressure on a man. But at the end of the day, I think everyone. I'm gonna go back to the interview. Shout out to Angry Fans Radio again. I think Howell said, I'll probably take it on Summer Madness. So now the fans are going to hold him accountable to that.
Yeah.
So now when it doesn't happen, like, oh, Hollow, what's going on, Hollow? What are you doing, Hollow? Yeah. So you in the good graces, John John, you good.
John John saying it's going to be another excuse. You know, so right now, John John is in the people's favor right now, Hollow.
In terms of making the match happen.
Yeah, in terms of making the match happen. Right. Everybody's looking at it like John John's done what he's supposed to do. But if you decline this match at Summer Madness, you did on the low agree that you would take it at Summer Madness. So if it's offered to you and you don't take it, don't be mad at how the fans treat you. And I'm a Hollow stan. I feel like Hollow's the GOAT. But if you don't take this match, if it's offered to you at Summer Madness, fans going to give you hell.
They don't give you hell.
It needs to happen this year. Period. You got to strike while the battle is in high demand. And right now, this battle's in high demand. It's got to happen, man.
Yeah. See, all right, what other battles would you have for Howard Dunn? I think he said this on interview too. I don't think he's going to battle Math.
I don't think he's going to battle
Mook. Mook is not going to.
A possibility, but Mook.
It's not even a possibility right now. Like, because if they having this hard time to make him and Surf happen, it's like, bro. You know, if they take the L to make him and Surf happen, they're not going to take the L for Mook and Hollow to happen.
Right.
So, and I think with Hollow. Honestly, I do want to see Hollow versus Chef Trash, but that's not an immediate thing. That's more so going to be on Hollow's terms when he wants to do something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't see that happening. But
Hollow said he wants to battle with up-and-comer. Doesn't necessarily have to be a PG, but just somebody who isn't super top tier, you know.
Chef Trash?
Yeah. So
he does what he does, and if they can do the freestyle, because, you know, Hollow brags about how he freestyles. I'm in this middle of my second round, about to do some stuff there. Brought it tough in the middle of the night when T-Top said it. You know, Chef Trash on 3 of them things. That's a good... It's a good back and forth right there. But John John Don versus Howard Don, I say book it. I'm looking forward to it. And I feel like the fact that, because when you don't want to battle somebody, you don't care to battle somebody, you ignore it.
Right.
You don't say nothing. You don't say, if somebody say your name tomorrow, oh well, next. Cool. But the fact that he's on the phone with you, the fact that he's tweeted you, the fact that he brought you up in interviews, that I feel like we got somewhere now. We got traction. It's going to happen.
Right.
Let's be patient a little bit. That's my take on it, though.
I feel the same way. Make it happen. Somebody dropped the bag.
Champion.
I was the one to hate. Nobody gave a damn. Told me to my face. I ain't in their plans. Now I'm getting funnel cake. They want to shake my hands.